Popsicle sticks, they're basically a tool that we use for random selection of students. So we put their names once we get the rosters, and you put them on a popsicle stick, and then you put them in a cup. And when we ask questions, you know how some kids are very hesitant to volunteer. Well, we let the popsicle sticks in the cup volunteer for them. Shake them up, pick the name out, and if their name is chosen, then it's their question or it's their opportunity to answer.
Popsicle sticks, I like them just because I tend to kind of focus on asking certain people questions. So it kind of keeps me in check and it gets me to ask people who I wouldn't normally think of. So I'm not asking like the person that I know knows the answer or somebody who's struggling. I'm just asking a random person. You were destined to answer this question. That's what I tell them.
They're 4 years old and they're barely trying to recognize their name. So in the beginning of the school year, I take everyone's picture and their name, scale them to a small size, and I'll just super glue them into a popsicle stick. When I'm doing read out louds, when I'm doing even transitions, when I need a classroom helper, when I ask a question, any one of those, I'll get my little bucket, and it has two, one on the inside, one on the outside. And all the names go into the inner bucket when we start out, and I'll pull one out. Chelsea. I'll ask them a question, wait for their response, and I'll put it on the outside of the second bucket. And that way I don't call back on that same person. And it gives me the opportunity to be able to call on everyone and not necessarily on that kid that I know that is going to respond because I know they get it. But it allows me to be able to call on everybody.